Hey, Orrin Ross, estate planning attorney, here to talk to you today about estate planning for young parents. So when you have a child, it's really important that you actually start some estate planning. Most of my clients are older people, and a lot of people assume that you have to be at retirement age or even after before you start estate planning, but that's not the case. If you have any assets, you need to do some estate planning. And if you have a child, we need to do some estate planning. We have to estate plan for parents because we need to determine who a guardian would be for your child if you pass away. So if both parents are gone, who's going to be in charge? That's usually up to the court, but we can name someone in your will to be in charge, so you already have that person there. And then we can also set up a living trust with inheritance trust included, where we can leave the assets from that trust to the inheritance trust. We split them up so that you can have different rules for different children. So if one child is a little bit more responsible than another, maybe we give them a little bit earlier access than we would the child who is less responsible. But you can have a trustee in charge of the assets in those separate inheritance trusts who is determining what that money is used for and how it's invested. So a lot of people will set up an estate plan like this, and they have one person who is the guardian for the children, making life decisions for them, and then you have another person who is the trustee of their inheritance trust, making financial decisions and investment decisions. So you can have different people, because a lot of times the person who is best to make life decisions for the child is not the best person to make financial decisions. So we can set all of that up so that if both parents are gone, we have someone who can step in immediately and take care of things, because if not, we have to go through a long, drawn-out court process to get everything settled. So it's always in your best interest and your family's best interest to set things up ahead of time to avoid all of those issues. This is kind of like insurance. You want to take care of it ahead of time so that your family's taken care of if something happens to you. So we can get all of that taken care of and make sure that once you're gone, things are as easy for your family as possible. So if you'd like to talk about your estate planning needs, or maybe go over what I can do for you, you can call my office at 678-250-4281, or you can find me at OrrinRossLaw.com.